Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and John.
It's shake and bake time.
Greetings, Earthlings and locally loved night shifters. This is Last Night's Coffee, episode number 250. I'm Chuck, that's John. We're here for it.
We're here, dude. We did it. We made it to 250 episodes. That's kind of crazy. So thank you, night shifters.
Yes. Had an eventful weekend. Did you do anything this weekend?
Yeah, man, I did a few things. We had a work day up there at that Antioch Methodist Church in South Bolton area, in the Palmetto area, and so my church loaded up a bunch of people, went up there and went to town, and so I participated in that, and then I had a big swim day with the youth of our at our church, our youth group, and then. Sunday is always a busy day for me because it's just church all day. So
you were involved with a swim day because you're a semi-professional triathlete that has swam.
Yeah, I've got the medal to prove it. Somewhat. Nope, not those. Right here, I got my medal up there. But I just I had two kids who were going. Okay. And
you got two youths.
I've got two youths now, man.
How's that feel?
I'm getting old. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm getting old.
I found out this weekend that they're having a young married couples cookout at our preacher's house. It's a Friday evening. And Mary Beth's like, "Are we going?" I'm like, "We're not young."
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a pretty good point.
Turns out we're, in fact, the demographic they were after.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're younger than our parents, so.
Oh, I gotcha.
Well, we're younger than the preacher and his wife by just a couple years. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys got a few years left in there.
I'm thinking about taking my captain's hat, wearing my captain's hat and a cane.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't feel like I should be at the young married couple thing.
You're the elder of the group, right?
Right. Like when I think young married couple, I think Adam and his wife.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like you're 20-something. You're mid-20s to late 20-something.
Yeah. Toddlers.
They got toddlers and all that. Yeah, for sure. Parents of young children, almost.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Parents of young children. You have no young children.
No, none that I know of.
And that's going to come up later when we're talking about our founding father.
You are not the father. Yeah, but dude, so Friday night, Hot Rod Walt and the Psycho DeVilles, the full band played at a little place in Griffin called The Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And it was quite the event.
Yeah,
if you've never seen Hot Rod Walt, here's why psychobilly bands are the best bands to go see. Because they can play whatever. Right. You take the all-encompassing thing of psychobilly. So you got your rockabilly, you got your country, you got your rock, you got your pop.
Sure.
You got your Elvis.
Yeah.
You got Ramones. You got punk,
Yeah.
Plus they're originals. So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, those guys seem really rocking, dude. Based on the videos you sent me and everything, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was a cool venue. I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah.
Till the other day. I've heard rumors.
There's been rumors of this.
There was rumors and grumblings.
Hopefully not groomers.
No, I don't think the groomers hang out at that bar. I think that's a different one. But it was a neat little place. Great food.
Really? Okay.
pimento cheeseburger.
Nice. And you're a fan of this. You order that whenever you see it on a menu, it seems like.
There's things I like.
Pimento cheeseburgers is one of them, huh?
I mean, I still think my pimento cheeseburger is better.
Sure.
But, I mean, that's just... I haven't had a bad pimento cheeseburger.
Yeah. You got to sit near some local legend. Okay. Near a local legend, man.
So there's these two guys that everybody knew but me. Because never been there before.
Right.
And turns out the lead guitarist of Collective Soul was sitting basically to my 6.
That's so cool. Sitting right behind you.
Yeah. Just chilling. So he's in this band called Two Broke Kings, or their group. I've heard I think Southside Steve's had them on before and talked to them.
Oh, okay.
On his podcast. I'll have to check into that. But Southside Steve's got a podcast by that way. Now, if you're looking for some familiar voice on your radio.
Yeah.
And it's a 30-minute. So he figured out that basically on 4 hours that he was on in the morning, they only had 30 minutes worth of content. So he does a 30-minute show. So he's like 4 hours of Atlanta radio in 30 minutes is his thing.
That's cool.
So, I mean, makes sense.
Southside Steve doing his thing still.
Yeah, he's still kicking. Still kicking.
To everyone's surprise, he has not died of an STD yet.
Well, he had the lemon test. Anyway, so turns out I was scrolling through Facebook after I got home, and Two Broke Kings had posted that they were there, and then I put it all together. Well, check this out. I didn't tell you about this.
Okay.
Apparently, 2 weeks ago, when Two Broke Kings played at the Garden, Collective Soul come and sat in with it. Most of Collective Soul showed up and sat in with them.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What a show that would have been, dude.
Yeah, I found that out last Saturday night at the racetrack because I was asking Warren and one of his buddies, because they're old divorced dudes. I'm like, have y'all hung out at the Garden yet? Because this is y'all's kind of... Because I was to the young side.
Yeah.
Me and Mary Beth and Kevin were to the young side of the crowd.
Sure.
Which is a cool place to hang out, because that means you ain't got to deal with no riffraff. You're not dealing with people just sitting there getting hammered.
Absolutely.
They're
getting wine drunk a little. The moms are getting a little wine drunk.
The moms are getting wine drunk.
Well, they're grandmas, most of them.
It's where people show up with their dogs.
Yeah.
It's not a...
By the end of the night, their dog's getting a little wine.
Their dog might have a contact high from the hippie over there in the corner. But other than that, it's pretty chill place. I mean, I would have taken Charlie there, and not thought anything about it, because I mean, it's probably tamer than the racetrack.
Oh, that's cool. That's real.
What I'm saying? Because I mean, like he's been around fence people.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, rules are rules. But so the food was good. But yeah, so I was like, Jay, have you been to the Garden yet? He goes, yeah, dude, we went and seen. And Jay's old. I mean, I'm not sure how. Jay's probably 20 years older than me. He's like, dude, Collective. So Two Broke Kings were there the other day. I was like, yeah, they were there the other night just hanging out. He goes, yeah. So when we went and seen them, most of Collective Soul showed up and played with them. I'm like, he said, phenomenal show. I was like, dude.
That's so cool, man. Dang. I'm so glad to hear those guys are still doing it, though. You know what I mean? Because they are some local legends. Like Collective Soul is legitimately from our area, like this kind of the southeast area of Metro Atlanta. Like they are from our stomping grounds, and so it's really, really cool to see that.
Yeah, and they were a very big part of grunge.
Yeah.
Shine.
Yeah.
It was the Atlanta. It was the East Coast some of the East Coast contribution to alternative music is REM, which is one of the biggest alternative bands that's ever been.
Yeah.
Freaking Collective Soul. You had Dave Matthews. Is Dave Matthews considered alternative? It's not grunge, but he is alternative.
Yeah, I mean he would make the 99X playlist.
Yeah, they played on 99X.
Yeah,
grunge is a sub group of alternative music.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure.
Alternative just means that it's not pop rock and it's not hair bands.
Yeah, it's not your manufactured, put together, pieced together record label, Yeah,
it's more indie bands. It's more of the singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
Or the group is the songwriters. Mm-hmm. It's organic, more organic. Mm-hmm. Maybe alternative wasn't the best name for it.
Maybe. I mean, but it was the alternative to the mainstream.
I mean, because technically the B-52s fall into alternative.
Maybe.
Yes, they do. I believe they do.
Okay. I'll give you that one. That's fine.
Should we ask Gemini?
Yeah, you can, dude. Gemini? That's who you're asking nowadays?
Well, I'll ask Grok.
Grok. Come on, Grok is on our side.
I know. Are the B-52s considered alternative?
Yes. Classic.
I don't want to. I gotta sign in.
Man, get out of here, Google Gemini. Or is that Grok?
This is Grok.
Oh, okay. Go with Gemini then, if that's what we gotta do.
Well, no, I mean I gotta go.
Okay.
Now I'm just waiting.
All right.
Oh, I got it. Now I gotta verify.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Hey, we're gonna have some fun shows coming up. By the way, I want to mention this really quick while you're researching.
Okay.
That. We've got some fun shows coming up next week. If I'm planning on recording still, my mouth's gonna be numb because I'm getting a cavity filled.
You have a cavity?
Yes. And then the next week, my mouth's going to be numb again because I'm getting a different cavity fill.
Dude, just get both of them done at the same time.
So they don't want to numb my whole mouth at one time. So they're going to do one side at a time. They're like the two cavities I have are on opposite sides of my mouth, I guess. Or something. I don't know. There's some reason they only wanted to do it one at a time. And it had to do with numbing my whole mouth. And I was like, whatever. You guys are the experts. I trust you. It's probably for that extra doctor visit bill, huh?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Whole nother round of numbing and a whole nother round of blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So
whatever, dude. I don't pay for any of it.
Right? It did not work out with Grok.
Okay. Grok didn't give me the answer.
Right. Because I don't know. So we had to go with the B-52's question through Google Gemini.
What's it say?
It says, yes, the B-52s are widely considered an alternative and new wave band, emerging from Athens, Georgia in the late 70s. They became pioneers of the underground alternative rock and college radio scenes.
I love it, dude. I love it. So Widespread Panic would fall into the alternative. I mean, there's a lot of...
Widespread's definitely alternative.
Yeah. Now that
there's
I'm like
Southern
realizing that there's all these subgenres of alternative rock,
right.
Man, there's a lot of bands that fit in that category now.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why there was such a wide playlist on 99X. Yeah. And it's like the late 99 to 2000, early 2000s playlist of 99X was humongous.
Yeah.
Because they even played Zombie on it, Rob Zombie.
Yes, they did. And they even played the song Zombie by the Cranberries.
Right. Which are two totally different things. They played Limp Bizkit. They played freaking Rehab. They played REM. They played Dave Matthews. So, I mean, that's 99X.
And you get some Aerosmith, like "Don't Wanna Close My Eyes." Like
I don't
get
know
that on there occasionally
for some reason.
Because they had the rights to it. Because that's because it came in the package of songs they bought.
Yeah. Oh, we can throw this in there. It won't cost us anything.
Yeah. I always liked it when they'd have like the local nights, man. I miss the you remember when they'd have local band nights on 99 Street? That was one of my favorites.
That's how we found out about Soul Junkie.
Yeah.
Which is a very Griffin connected band.
Really?
Yeah, you know Soul Junkie, right?
No.
Dude, they used to play every Sunday at Piedmont Park. Like at the what's the bar at Piedmont Park?
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
So they had Sundays.
Oh, cool.
But they are a Griffin band.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, back to our notes. How do we get down
this rabbit hole, man? How do we find ourselves in these places sometimes, Chugger? 250 episodes. You'd think we'd be better at like digging our way out of these rabbit holes, but sometimes
sometimes the rabbit holes create the best show.
That's true. That's true. We had to find out if the B-52s were an alternative band. It was a must.
John, have you ever headed down the Atlanta Highway?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you pass the Love Shack, you think?
I think I've passed a number of Love Shacks. Was it the Love Shack? I don't know.
Well, every time I find myself on the Atlanta Highway, I wonder if I'm in the vicinity of the Love Shack with the tin roof rusted.
Right.
But I don't know.
Maybe.
I think probably the Love Shack aforementioned by the B-52s was probably long gone by the time we come of age.
You think it was torn down?
I think it probably fell apart.
But you think it was a real structure?
I think it was a real structure, yeah.
Yeah, I like to believe that too.
The Chrysler was as big as a well. Can you see these broke college kids riding down Highway 78 towards Atlanta in this old Chrysler Imperial that's just ragged out?
Yes.
With their jukebox money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. It's awesome.
And then they got some bad mushrooms and come up with raw lobster. That's the only thing I can...
The bad mushrooms did it.
Yeah.
Don't blame them for rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
Don't blame them. Oh, man. Yeah. All right, Tucker. Back to our notes. We need to jump back into our notes. Oh, do you want to talk about Saturday night when we get to the Red Dirt Rundown, or do you want to go and talk about that now?
Yes, we'll talk about the hot dogs.
Okay. We'll talk about it later?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
All right. We'll talk about the stir-fry hot dogs.
All right. So you've got on here in the notes Golden Tempo, and I know there was another race. So what are we looking at here, Chucker?
All right. So Golden Tempo won the Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend it won Belmont.
Ooh. So
it is only one win away from winning the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
If it wins the Triple Crown, it will. The lady that trains it will be the first female to win the Triple Crown.
Really?
Yes. So
First
she's got
female ever.
Yeah. So wait, maybe it wanted a Preakness. What's the order? Either way, she's got one win to go.
Okay. That's awesome. Man, I'll be rooting for it. Are you going to place any bets? You going to bet for Golden Tempo?
I don't know.
Well, have you ever placed a bet for a horse race?
No. I don't know how.
I bet it's super easy now.
Dude, I went hold on. Oh, it skipped, so it did not win. It cannot win. I was wrong. They skipped the Preakness.
So it can't win the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude, it could have won.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah. Oh,
It's over now.
So just take that off the notes, but they did win another.
Shout out to Golden Tempo. Good job on winning the race, but she won't be the first female. Well, not this year.
I think the best part of it was watching the trainer react.
Yeah.
Because it was so much race mom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to try to pull that video up.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a good reaction video if you didn't already have
Well, I've already got the reaction video.
Oh, okay. All right.
So this is just going to be the how do you do this? Dadgummit. You think 250 shows in, but we just learned how to do this, so you got to bear with us. All right.
Boom. Wow.
She is the first woman ever to win 2 Triple Crown races, and she does it 5 weeks apart. She's on the map now if you didn't know her before.
She is indeed. And you know what? This is just special because there's so many great women that are horsemen. We refer to them in general term horsemen. That now this opens the door for younger people watching this.
Dude, that is an unbelievable amount of intensity. That's
so much race mom. Like I've watched race moms do this, and in racing and car racing, and that was just what it reminded me of.
Dude, that is another level of intensity right there.
Anyway, 2 legs were won.
Yeah. Wow.
So y'all have bears?
So, well, y'all. I mean, this is your territory too, man. Sonoya had a black bear sighting this weekend, and so did Fisher Road, which is the road that goes right up between Sam's and Costco.
It's not that far.
No, it's really not that far. Probably the same bear, right?
Yeah.
From Sonoya to there. There was also a sighting in Whitesburg not too awfully long ago.
They got bears on the reg.
Yeah, Whitesburg they're almost in the foothills, right? Because the Chattahoochee is right around there. I mean, they can follow the Chattahoochee from the mountains and all that. So
yeah.
But anyway, there was black bear sighting over here. Just it's super rare, but they happen. Super rare. So
this is bear country.
I mean, I'm not that shocked. Like, if they're in the Appalachian Mountains and they're in Florida, why would they not be in between? Like,
so I've seen a bear pretty close to the house. It's been some years, but the area that it was in is hilly and secluded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you think it was like living there? No clue. Passing through?
I think it was passing through. A lot of people were spotting it in Griffin at the time.
Yeah.
I seen it sitting on the side of the road. He's just chilling in a rainstorm. I'm like, dude, did you get hit? I forgot I have seen a live bear. I said a few weeks ago I've never seen a live bear, but I have. I've never seen a live bear in the wild in the mountains.
The mountains is where it counts. You want to see him like in his habitat, not
mine.
Yeah, exactly.
So, are y'all like on bear watch over there?
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. on Bear Watch. I think it'll probably. I don't think it'll be too mixed up in our neighborhoods. I don't think. I mean, maybe. Who knows? But I'm just not that worried about it personally. So, I mean, maybe some of the females nearby are. I don't know. But that's what females do. They worry about stuff.
Yeah. There's the bear, John. They whisper it so it don't come.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you hear about the bear?
Well, I actually heard something really funny recently, Chuck, and I wanted to bring it to your attention.
Okay.
And, I don't think we've ever talked about this, and I heard that panda bears are a Chinese experiment. Have you ever heard about this? They're not like actual bears. They're an experiment.
Yes, I've heard this. I've heard that they're painted dogs.
They're painted?
I've heard that one.
Dogs?
Yeah.
So there are some weird things to it. I'm not saying I believe it. I like to play both sides. So there's a side of it that says that the Chinese government has a copyright on them, or like a trademark or something, which is true. The Chinese government own all of the panda bears. You remember even when we had them at Zoo Atlanta?
Yeah, and I've always thought that is BS, that they can own the rights to an animal.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to, which is kind of the point, which kind of insinuates that they're not a natural animal. They're they're created because they have been trademarked or copywritten or whatever it is that China has done to be able to own them all.
But that means they would have had to start doing that before we knew a lot about gene manipulation.
Before we knew a lot about gene manipulation.
Oh, you think there's some secret?
I mean, maybe this
Chinese dark art.
I mean, maybe there's some of the other evidence is that there's no paintings or pictures depicting a panda bear predating like the 19th century or something like that. They were discovered in 1863.
That means that was the first time a white dude seen them, right?
Right.
Okay.
It was a French explorer saw it. Now this is kind of the counterpoint. There are legends and mysteries that date back thousands of years.
Yeah.
The Chinese talk about a monster that was black and white in the mountains, and the only thing they described it having like an elephant trunk or rhinoceros eyes or like weird features that obviously panda bears don't have. But they did describe a black and white monster that lived in the
right.
mountains. And if you saw a giant panda, you'd probably be freaked out the first time you ever saw one too. Like,
yeah. Have I ever told you my theory about nothing, like all this stuff is discovered by white folks for the first time, and that's when it.
Yeah, you've talked about that, and it's so true. Every time we say this was discovered, it was the first time a white dude did it.
No. Oh, he knew about it. He knew about it for years. His grandpa told him about it, but since Alfred, the white guy, went down there and seen it, it's discovered, and I get to name it.
It's so true, dude. It's so true. Go ahead, keep going.
That's like the freaking silverback gorillas.
Yeah, what about them?
You know, they were discovered. No, they wasn't.
They've been there forever.
Knew about them.
Yeah. He knew not to go in those lands.
Yeah, you don't mess with the silverback gorillas. It's not that we don't want to. It's not that we don't know about them. We know about them. They will rip your freaking head off. Yeah,
you stay away from them.
Oh, he went and looked at them, and he is no longer with us.
That's right. That's right. Oh, man, that's so funny. That's so funny. Look, some of the other evidence that panda bears are a Chinese experiment. I just want to try to make sure we get some of it all. And see I love your reaction to some of this evidence. I love it. Some of the other supporting evidence that panda bears are a Chinese experiment is that they are so dumb. They are completely retarded. They have zero brains. They don't hibernate like a normal panda. They don't even move. They just sit.
Wait, a normal panda?
And eat bamboo. Huh?
A normal panda or
like a normal bear? They don't. I'm sorry.
Black bears don't hibernate.
See, there you go. But these are just the points that people make, right? They don't hibernate. They don't move for wintertime. They just stay put and eat only bamboo. They're absolutely retarded. They just fall over all the time. That's what you see pandas doing. And so, yeah.
Would you follow if you sat around and ate bamboo all the time?
Yeah.
And then you went to get up, would you probably fall over?
Yeah, dude. Something that can get all of its nutrition from bamboo, like it doesn't have to have any brains. It needs no brain. Bamboo is some of the fastest stuff that grows on Earth. Like they can just live off that. They don't need hunting abilities. They don't need to be super smart.
No, they figured that they might be smarter than we realize. They figured out if I sit here long enough, this bamboo spike is going to grow up in front of me.
Yeah. They're actually the supreme intelligence on Earth.
Yeah. Them and dolphins.
Them and what?
Dolphins.
Dolphins? Yeah.
Flipper dolphins, not mahi-mahi dolphins.
Right, the bottlenose. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I found that so funny, and I wanted to bring it up today. I thought it was hilarious. It kind of tracked right along with the bear sightings here, so
yeah,
had to mention it, dude.
What do you think they taste like?
Panda?
Yeah. I mean, people eat black bear.
Yeah, I mean,
Bear Grease, dude. He's got a whole freaking podcast named after it.
I bet it tastes more like cow or something because they're living off of just grass, like bamboo.
Yeah, I mean, bamboo's basically a big grass.
Yeah, they're just living off of roughage all day long.
They're probably tasty creatures.
I bet. I mean, fatty, brother. It's probably like the finest Wagyu.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? So
I want some panda steaks
in there, dude.
I was really disappointed when I went to Panda Express and found out that panda was not on the menu.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
You know somebody's ate it.
Oh, for sure.
The Spanish explorers were eating manatees.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 100%.
So you know they went over there and ate a daggum panda bear.
Yeah.
Them jokers did not care.
No, and you could just knock one out. You could just hit it with a big log, like from a distance. Just whack it.
Yeah, they're docile creatures.
Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy to think about. There was something I wanted to mention to you, man, really quick. The NBA Finals is taking place. I know you're not an NBA fan.
No, unfortunately.
But I had to bring it up because I saw this and I thought you would get a crazy kick out of it. The cheapest ticket you can get for Game 3 of the NBA Finals in New York. The cheapest ticket. $10,372. $10,372. What do you think?
That's a lot of money.
That's the cheapest ticket you can get. Is
who's going? Is it that important?
Who's going for a game that your team could lose?
Yeah.
Like, imagine how devastated you'd be. Okay, would you like to know the highest ticket price?
Yes.
$180,000.
And that's to set ring courtside.
Yeah, to set courtside.
That's pretty expensive.
$180,000 to sit courtside for a Knicks game. Would you do it?
No.
No?
And I really wish sometimes I liked basketball. Do you know why Mary Beth says she could never go to a basketball game?
Why?
Because the shoes squeak.
Oh, my wife hates that too. The squeaking noise of the shoes, it drives her nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't hardly stand to watch a game because of that shoe squeaking. You're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. For some reason, I can tone it out. I don't know. I like watching professional basketball. I don't get into the college hoops, but I'll watch a professional basketball game every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's like a different level. But I just saw those stats, and I thought it was absolutely nuts. I thought you'd find that surprising as I did. And we've got the UFC at the White House this weekend, dude. I'm super excited about this.
This weekend?
That is this weekend. UFC on the White House lawn. The structure looks nuts, man.
Yeah.
The structure looks crazy.
Trump's like, we might have to leave it. It's a work of art.
Did you see people are there was a lawsuit filed because apparently they didn't follow some national park code because it's a private sporting event?
Did you know that it's not a national park?
I'm trying to remember the thing. Look up the article. Look up the article.
I read it last night.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So explain it to me.
So they're trying to say, well, it's a national park and da 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 da. You can't do this because.
But they do have a ranger. They've got a park ranger, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not like a designated national. The National Park Service kind of like cares for it.
Okay.
But it's not a national park. And plus, these are guidelines. They're not like laws.
Ah, see.
So
you can't like really file a lawsuit because they're.
But they
not
are. They found some freaking activist judge that'll go along with whatever they want to because these people are freaking. Had it been Obama that decided to have the NBA Finals played there,
right?
Nobody would have said anything.
Yeah.
Or an exhibition, all-star game type situation.
Right.
Nobody would have said anything, but because it's Trump and they just don't like Trump.
Sure, so the pushback is expected, right?
Yeah. That's like the ballroom thing. He demolished an office building.
Mm-hmm.
Not anything of historic that was built like in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And not built very well.
Right.
And he's putting in a ballroom, which is obvious after what happened at the Correspondents' Dinner that we need why does our country not have a place where we can have why should we have to go to private places? It's freaking a conference room at a hotel to have
all of our government officials gather in one place.
Right.
Yeah.
Why not have it at the most secure piece of property in the world?
Yeah.
If you go, and I know we're not a kingdom, but if you go to anywhere, they've got a specific place that they're gathering where it's very hard to get in.
Right.
So I don't understand why they don't want that, but they do. They just didn't want Trump to do it. Because think about it. They want to
be more secure. Every single one of them would tell you they want to be more secure.
Right.
The problem is, and you have to admit this a little bit, the ballroom is a little more than just adding a security measure, right? It's pretty grandiose. It's very Trump. It's very golden.
I'm sure it's going to be ugly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit more than just adding security for our politicians. It's kind of putting his name on one more thing in the White House. And we have to recognize that's him, though.
Right.
He puts his name on everything. That's him.
But had Biden done it, they would all be like, oh, we get to go to the Biden ballroom. You don't get to go to the Biden ballroom, but I, being an elite member of media, get to go to the Biden ballroom.
Dude, are they going to have members-only jackets?
You're just a Pez.
Is the Trump ballroom? Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like, it could go both ways. I wonder if the Trump ballroom will have like a members-only jacket. Like, you've got to have
for sure
It's kind of like the boys' clubhouse, like no girls allowed.
Yeah. No girls, just the guys,
just the boys today.
Just the boys. We got some. If you notice, I am wearing my Georgia shirt today.
Yeah, I see that.
That's because them baseball Bulldogs. I guess that's what I didn't know we was a baseball school, so I don't have any. This is new,
right?
But they are going to the College World Series.
Yeah, isn't that nuts, dude?
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? It's the first time it's been like 20 years or something like that, right? I think they went in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah, first time in Charlie's lifetime.
Oh wow. Okay,
so
that's awesome, dude. Shout out to the Bulldogs,
so
man.
We'll be
now that they've got all that NIL money, they can pay for a good baseball team.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we're a baseball school.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a pretty wealthy school, is what it boils down to.
I've been to a Georgia Bulldogs softball game.
Yeah.
Although I was there to see my cousin play for LSU.
Right. I remember that. I
still wore a Georgia hat. And just a black shirt. I was just like, come on, cousin, hit the ball, but go Dogs,
Yeah. Would you take the hat off when she came up to bat or no?
No.
Yeah.
And then I ran into my other family members up there, and they were die-hard Georgia Bulldog fans.
Oh, really?
But while she was at LSU playing for LSU, they had on their LSU gear. But now you see every one of them, they got their Georgia gear back on. So that was a dark time. But,
you got to support family. You got to support family.
Yeah.
You want to hit an ad break real quick, and then we get to talk about our founding father of the week.
Yeah, let's do that. We get to talk about old Benji.
Yeah.
Hey, go buy some merch. You got the COR merch.
Yeah.
You got the Last Night's Coffee merch.
Yeah.
You got the SVK Racing Apparel page on TeePublic carries all of our merchandise that we have out right now.
That is teepublic.com. TeePublic.com.
Yep. Or you can just go to our Facebook page and find link there.
Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Austin Ford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors that help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button.
Also, find us on Facebook.
America. Oh, sorry. We sing during the ad breaks.
Every time. 60% of the time, it works every time.
All right. So this week, we're getting into the we're getting into the ones y'all know, the people on money.
Yeah, that's right. It's
all about the Benjamin's baby.
Yeah, Benny boy. We're covering the Sir Benjamin Franklin today.
So Ben Franklin was born in 1705 and died in 1790. He was an American polymath. What's that mean?
I don't think it means the same as polygamist, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, it is in blue on here, so we can hover over it. A polymath or a polyhistor is an individual whose knowledge spans many different. Oh, he would have been a podcaster.
Okay, he knows a lot.
Joe Rogan.
Okay, he's the Joe Rogan of his day.
Joe Rogan would have been a polymath.
It's funny you and I both thought polygamist.
He was a writer, a scientist, an inventor, a statesman, a diplomat, a printer, a publisher, and a political philosopher.
Nice.
Among the most influential intellectuals of his time, Franklin was one of the founding fathers of the United States, a drafter and signer of the Declaration of Independence.
That's right.
And the first postmaster general.
Oh.
He was the 6th president of Pennsylvania. Didn't know that was a thing.
Me either.
U.S. minister to Sweden. United States minister to France. U.S. postmaster general, the first one we ever had.
Mm-hmm.
He was Pennsylvania's delegate to the Second Continental Congress. He was a Freemason.
Yeah. That he was.
He had a printing press. He was a newspaper man. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
He had a common law marriage. And he had a son? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He definitely he had a son that was a British loyalist. And
nice.
he basically wound up disowning his son. His son was the governor of New Jersey when it was like a British territory.
Okay. And he had Poor Richard's Almanac, which we studied in school.
Yeah.
But that's not what we want to talk about. Not old Benji.
Those are some of the main highlights we know him for, right? And inventor.
Discovered electricity.
Well, that's what they told us.
That's what they told us. No, he got shocked by a kite.
Exactly. And I've actually got a funny story real quick since you brought it up. He almost killed himself by trying to electrocute a turkey and cook it for a cookout at his house. So instead of that was going to be his method of cooking was electrocuting it. And he wound up almost killing himself. And after healing from all that, he said something funny. He said his ego was hurt more than anything.
Dude, he wanted to be the first microwave.
Yeah. He was trying. And what's funny is he's a freaking vegetarian. The dude did quit eating meat at 16, yet he's trying to electrocute this turkey for his guests.
But he's always been portrayed as kind of plump. How do you get plump? Did he just eat sugar?
Who knows, dude? He read some book at 16 and it influenced him so much that he decided to become a vegetarian. Stop eating. So he was a very weird dude. He also had this thing. He didn't like to take baths. He thought that was weird. So what he preferred to do instead, he was known for being really smelly. And what he preferred to do instead was take what was called air baths, what he called air baths. And so he just stripped down naked and go sit by the window.
Oh, he's just going to air it out.
Yeah. He'd do it for about an hour a day. He'd either read or write for this hour. Standing or sitting by the window. He felt like you needed to be near like a source of fresh air.
He would have been one of those that sunned his booty hole.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Next weird, crazy thing. Oh, yeah. We talked about his one son already. That was one of the ones he claimed. He had as many as 15 illegitimate children.
Good night. Stinking like that?
Yeah. 15 illegitimate children. That's what is that's estimates. We don't know.
Okay.
We don't. So who knows? It could
That's
be.
why we have the Franklin Trust now.
One thing I found really funny was that he's in the Swimming Hall of Fame, which I didn't even know that was a thing. He was a swimmer himself. Once he swam, they had him marked as swimming 3.5 miles in the River Thames. But he invented swim fins, dude. That is one of the inventions he doesn't get talked about very much. So the reason he's in the Swimming Hall of Fame is because he invented the swimming fins.
It's really great that he swam.
Tell me.
Because the air bass wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
So since he went for a swim every now and then,
that helped.
That helped.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot.
For sure. Oh, we're not done yet.
Okay.
This dude, one thing that was really cool I found, he created the first volunteer fire department. I think the first fire department ever. He decided fire prevention was a big deal.
It took that long in world history to decide that fire prevention was a big deal?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Ben Franklin, he come up with the first volunteer fire department. So shout out Benny boy right there.
So before the 1700s, for millennia, people just sat there and go, well, you're done.
You're done.
It was only you know what? There was some dude in Africa, they had a fire department, but it was not discovered by a white guy. Oh, he had a fire department.
You're absolutely right.
But since it wasn't a white dude, they didn't exist. There was some dude in Africa. He poured water on a fire one time and put it out.
Yeah.
And I said, we should have a group. Y'all are the people that pour fire. You get some guys together. But since it wasn't seen by a white guy, it never happened.
It's so true, dude. It's so true. Ben Franklin, even though he only went to like 2 years of schooling or something like that, I'm doing all that. I made some notes.
You go. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. Go ahead.
Even though he went to school for only like 2 years or something like that, he decided he was going to reinvent the alphabet. And
I would too if I only went to school for 2 years.
His alphabet, he was going to drop the letters C and J and X and W and and T. I think he was just going to get rid of all kinds of letters.
Fun fact. This is the alphabet Jefferson used to write his Bible.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, no, oh man, you had me. I'm so gullible. You had me for 2 seconds. What kind of a nut job, though, is just like, I'm going to make my own alphabet?
Well, probably one that likes to take air baths.
Yeah. You can't get past the air baths, can you?
No.
That's so funny, isn't it? I knew you'd like that one. Look,
I like bath. I take a lot of showers.
Yeah.
I'm a 2 shower a day person most of the time.
Me too.
I'll take a shower just to go to work and sweat.
Yeah.
But, dude, okay, sorry.
No,
sorry.
It's cool. It's fine. I'm with you. The air baths is crazy.
I'm hung up on that. It's not in Wikipedia.
So here's the final thing I wanted to really talk about. Since we've already mentioned his son, that was one of the fascinating things I found too. But last thing I wanted to talk about, Ben Franklin wrote a famous essay on farting. Yeah, it's titled "Fart Proudly."
So he is Shane
to
Gillis.
a Royal Academy. Do what?
So he is Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is Ben Franklin.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. In this essay, it was a satire essay, but Franklin playfully urged scientists to invent a drug to make flatulence smell like perfume, arguing that suppressing farts is harmful to health and that the discovery would be universally useful.
Okay.
The main argument of his essay was that because farts smell so bad, people are forced to hold them in, which leads to painful and dangerous medical conditions. And so he playfully challenged scientists to find a dietary additive that would render human wind not only inoffensive, but agreeable as perfumes. So yeah, dude was into farting too.
Okay. Here, I found something interesting I'd like to talk about to call back to something else that we were talking about earlier about him being a vegetarian.
Go ahead.
The man had gout when he died. How do you get gout being a vegetarian?
He should have been clear of all that, right?
That's what I understand.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. These are all questions. These are all good questions. Great questions. But
do you know his last words?
No, tell me.
A dying man can do nothing easy.
Ooh. I don't know about all that. It's kind of sick and twisted, man.
You think when he
very real too.
I imagine that he died much like Bill Murray in Zombieland.
So dramatic, so super dramatic, dude. Well, I mentioned this in the ad break. I didn't talk about it when we were back on the air, but he went over to France. He was the ambassador to France, so he went over to France one time. And he wore one of those like fur caps.
Yes.
And he kind of sold himself as like a Daniel Boone frontiersman, like mountain man style, when he was really just a philosopher from Philadelphia. Like he was a city boy. Yet he kind of portrayed this rough and tough American persona. And they ate him up. They worshipped him over there in France. They loved him over there, dude.
Yeah.
What's this you're putting up here? What is this? Is this the real Benny F? Oh man. Look at him in his fur hat, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what charmed the French. You see that down at the bottom?
Well, French women are easy from what I've heard. Oh, you're a country boy? Parlez-vous français?
Which is kind of funny because Shane kind of personifies like a little bit of a Kentucky dude. Like he's got a little bit of that
blue collar country boy.
Yeah. So Benny Boy is kind of running both sides of the line too, just like Shane is. So that is hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Shane Gillis, Ben Franklin, one and the same. Probably a time traveler.
Probably.
Or an immortal vampire.
If anybody was going to invent time travel, it would have been Ben Franklin.
Of course. He came up with the bifocals, dude.
Which I proudly wear.
Yeah, you do. You do. Look, hey, I think... Are we done talking about Benny Boy? I mean, that was a long time we talked about...
Yeah, Mr. if anybody wants to shoot us a 50 so we can see what he looked like, go right ahead.
We've got some cool stuff we need to talk about, though. It's time we got to the Red Dirt Rundown.
Yeah. So, the Red Dirt Rundown.
Now it's time for the Red Dirt Rundown on last night's coffee with Chuck and John. We're educating you on dirt track racing.
Yeah, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it to the track. Yes.
Black Betty got on the track.
Black Betty was on the track for the first time. If you follow me on TikTok, you can see that video. It's Chuck Ox. Speaking of TikTok, I know this is not Red Dirt Rundown, but somebody, so Vanilla Ice was on Dale Jr. Download the other day. Well, it's kind of dirt racing.
Yeah.
Kind of. And they played a clip on TikTok, and one of the comments was, I didn't realize he was so intelligent.
Were they talking about Vanilla Ice or Dale Jr.?
Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
I'm like, I commented back. I couldn't help myself. I said, well, from what I've been told, he's somewhat of a problem solver.
You got a problem, I'll solve them.
I mean, he's been solving problems for years. Anyway, back to the race. Yeah, so we went out there. We were going to cook hot dog. I got to tell you the hot dog story.
All right.
So we're cooking hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Figured he was going to cook for us and the Harbinsons. They were going to pit beside us. Well, we go over to Clint's Saturday morning to work on a shock. I'm not sure what we did to the shock. I was conversating while that was going on. Anyway, by the time it was over with, Charlie we're feeding like 5 trailers.
What?
Yeah. One dude gave us $60. He's like, will this cover us? I'm like,
did you have enough hot dogs?
We cooked close to 50 hot dogs.
Holy smokes, dude.
We threw 3 away.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
So now y'all know. That's going to be your thing. That's going to kind of be like your calling card. You're going to be the hot dog crew.
Mary Beth sent me this TikTok, and it was this dude at the racetrack, and he's got a hot dog preparation station.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he's the guy at the racetrack with the hot dogs, and he probably had about 50 sitting there.
Is it like a cart with the wheel, like on wheels or something, where he's got like all the condiments?
Like a little table with everything.
Oh, okay.
It's like, if you come by my trailer, you can get a hot dog. So I think that's going to be our thing.
That's awesome.
But Mary Beth cooked them in the fire disc.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically stir fry hot dogs, because they just kind of lay in there and it's going downhill. So you're just kind of moving them around so they don't burn.
Right.
But they were good. It was fun. We fed a bunch of people. We went out for qualifying. So like we didn't have we just had hot laps qualifying. We didn't have any, boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Charlie goes to fire and it jumps out of gear. So he brings it back in. He's like, jack up the car. So we jacked up the car. He gets under there. He adjusts the linkage himself.
Mm-hmm.
And we're good to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't happen again.
Didn't happen again.
Look at him knowing his race car.
Yeah. So
that was the point, man. That was kind of the point of getting him so involved and working on these things, so that he would know his car, so that he didn't even have to tell you guys anymore.
It's
that's so good.
I mean, it's great. We got to thank Clint Smith's racing, or for Lumen Fabric. I got to thank Clint Smith.
Yeah.
For taking Charlie under his wing and just taking him in like he has.
Yeah.
We had a good time though. We cooked a lot of hot dogs. I think we had to start last. We ended up 11th. Mm-hmm. There was some attrition. We were the last car, we were last of the cars that were on track, but man, 30 laps is a lot of when you take a kid that hadn't run but 15 laps at a time. Yeah. And you go out there and you run 30, that's a little bit to learn.
Yeah.
This week, so we ran limited this week. This coming week, we're running 604s. So basically, we put the roof on and change the carburetor spacer. Mm-hmm. And what we need right now is we need a new carburetor.
Okay. You need a little bigger one?
Yeah. So we need a little bit more carburetor. We're still running our hobby carburetor, which is a little small. Mm-hmm. But we're getting there. We had Eldora, the Dream was this weekend, and so all the Super World was up there. Charlie actually worked on a couple cars that were up there. Yeah, so who ended up winning that one? Bobby Pierce ended up winning that. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right. Fine. Bobby Pierce won.
yeah.
What do we got coming up next week? We got any exciting races next week?
So at Sanoa, if you can only come to one race at Sanoa and support us, this is a good weekend.
Okay.
On the schedule this weekend at Sanoa Raceway, we have a action-packed lineup of racing. We'll be there, of course, running 604, but also in attendance will be, I got to make sure so I get this right, Southern All-Stars super late models. So they're big boys, big motors. You'll have Southern All-Stars. You'll have the vintage cars, which is old. They look like old coupes and old school late models.
Yeah.
You'll have Hobby will be on it. Hobby will be on the list. Hot Shots, Modifieds, Supers, and the vintage. No 602s this week, so might be a lot of guys in 602 that race up in 604. We'll have to see about that. That might be interesting. There might be a ton in the 604 class.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a great week. Great week at track. Weather's looking good. Track was a little this week, but we've had a lot of rain, so it's kind of hard to prepare. Yeah, so we got that. That's coming up. Super late models at Sanoa. So,
that's going to be fun, man. I'll try to make it out for this one. It's Saturday night. What time do you think it start? What time does it start? Do you know?
Usually practice starts around 6.
Okay. Awesome.
We were done by 10:30.
Oh, wow.
We didn't leave till almost midnight.
Of course. It's different for you racers.
Yeah, we were standing around. We got the car loaded up, and then we just stood around for a while.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of Charlie. He finished the race, and he didn't tear nothing up, and he even proved himself a little bit by getting under there and fixing that shifter linkage.
Yeah,
so.
he rubbed on the car a little bit.
Okay.
Not nothing major. He did skim the wall with the back in the middle of turns 1 and 2. He went up and just did that little. Did they do?
Yeah.
He did that once.
Okay.
I was like, "Did you touch the wall?" He goes, "No." I said, "You did. I saw it." And he goes and looks at the very back corner of his car, and you just see a little.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Make up at night. But yeah, man, we had a great time. Are you ready for a reaction video?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. It's that time of the show. Send it on, or put it on up there, and I'll add it up to the stage.
Screen share.
Man, I can't believe we've been doing this for 250 episodes, brother.
Okay, Grandma, let's take you on a walk.
John Otto.
Who? Who's John Otto?
Take you to the Matthews Bridge.
What is Matthews Bridge? That's in Florida.
This is dedicated to you, Ben Stiller.
Grandma, we talked about this. Ben Stiller died years ago.
DJ Lethal.
Gosh, he's
Bring
had
it on.
another episode. Okay, Grandma, let's take you on a walk.
John Otto.
Who?
We've talked about Limp Bizkit in the retirement homes before. Like, this has been a topic of our discussion on this podcast.
Yes.
And I think the rest of the world is being introduced to it. Like, they're starting to get what Gen X is going to be like when y'all get into these retirement homes.
Keep rolling. What
John
we're rolling,
Otto.
Cars don't have wheels. But it says when I'm 96 with rapidly progressing dementia, and all I have left are Limp Bizkit quotes.
Yes, dude. When that's all you have left. Do you think that'll be your last surviving memories? Will be Limp Bizkit quotes? What do you think? Yeah. What do you think it'll be?
Hope not.
And will it be early Fred Durst with the backwards
starfish
red hat, or will it be later Fred Durst with like the Santa Claus looking dude in the cowboy hat?
Dude, Fred Durst looks so cool right now. Can we just say that?
Yeah.
I mean, he's what, 50?
Yeah.
His hair has gone totally white at 50.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just living the life.
He's embraced it for sure. Sure.
He's like, this is me now. So
yeah, he's absolutely embraced the look of that, and I think it's great. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy that they're having a comeback. Really, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a meme, but right now I'm having to wait for it to upload.
Uh-oh.
So
all right.
If we just keep on talking for a few minutes, we'll just keep on. What is this?
Come on, get there, meme.
So
why is it wanting to be so?
I don't know why you gotta be so complicated.
All right, Avril.
Share this tab instead. Okay. Throw that up there.
Oh, got it now. All right, here we go. Hex Kitchen with Dave Ramsey. You'll make beans and rice, and you'll like it. Dave Ramsey to host new cooking show where he yells at contestants as they try to cook meals on a budget.
That's from the Babylon Bee.
They never miss, dude. They absolutely never miss. The Bee is so good, dude.
You think everybody else is as tired of Dave Ramsey as I am?
I mean, the way he has such a limited perspective, and he refuses to open his perspective.
Right.
Like, he refuses to get an outside perspective at all. And so, yeah, I'm pretty tired of him myself. He just seems like an old, disgruntled guy who thinks everybody else just,
yeah,
they can't take personal responsibility for their financial decisions. And that's not the truth.
Yeah. Didn't he drink his first fortune away?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds believable.
Yeah. Anyway, Hex Kitchen with Dave Ramsey.
That's hilarious. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Well, you got some red letters for us?
I sure do, man. I sure do. This one's going to be good. They always are, I guess. They're the red letters. So for our red word send-off this week, we're going to be in Luke chapter 5.
We should start putting that on the screen. Luke 5.
Chapter 5, verse 31.
Semicolon. 3:1.
Yeah. 31 or 32, technically.
Okay. Yeah. Share. There's got to be a better way to do this, but there it is.
I'll tell you what. I'll start. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Verse 31 and 32. Luke 5, verse 31 and 32. Jesus replied to them, "It is not those who are healthy who need a doctor, but those who are sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance."
Man, that's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, man. That's perspective we could all use right there.
Well,
that's perspective.
We'll see y'all next week. Maybe we'll see y'all at the track. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Did I tell you that Kevin Drum hung out with me?
You had mentioned it, but not on the air.
Oh, yeah. So Kevin hung out with me when we went to see Hot Rod Walt.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you, Kevin Drum. Kevin Drum's always good for a good time, man. He's always up for it.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, I'm coming. I'm like, okay. So, yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Shout out Night Shifters. Thank you guys for keeping us going.
Oh, you know why I didn't? Because we went down that freaking rabbit hole about B-52s.
See
them rabbit holes, man.
They get you every time.
See you, Night Shifters.
Later on.